Like Barry Sanders, I believe that Calvin Johnson had every right to leave, though. I know that's your city, but you left and you broke. So how can you tell a rich person to stay when you won't stay?
It's, you know what, I'm not even mad because, like, going into his last contract, it was like, well, he gonna be getting paid a lot to take up, you know, that much salary cap, him and Stafford. And it's like, you think of teams that are like, okay, two-person oriented, like if you think, I don't know, the Patriots with Brady and Gronk, with Brady and
the refs, and you know,
Roger Goodell. I mean, you think Brady and Gronk, they could win games, or if you say, I don't know, and just no, like
just a tandem, like two-man team that can win.
You're not thinking Stafford, and as great as Calvin Johnson is,
because you're not thinking Stafford. It's not Calvin Johnson's fault.
But I'm just saying, like, that much salary, like $40 million.
Well, think about how great people claimed Andre Johnson was. The problem is that he had Matt Schaub. It wasn't a Montana Rice or a young Rice. It was a Schaub, Andre Johnson kind of thing. No, nobody wants to be teamed with that guy that's a career backup. Or in Matt Stafford's case, somebody got paid way too much.
But he's a good starting quarterback. It's just there's no.
Yeah, but okay. Think about it. Think about it like this. Okay, when Larry Fitzgerald had Kurt Warner for the small time,
there you go, Larry.
Look what happened. And now when he has Carson Palmer, look what they were able to accomplish. Before that, in the gap between that, until the playoffs, and we'll get to that.
Which started in week 17.
But think about the times when he didn't have that quarterback.
Yeah,
people kind of forgot Larry Fitzgerald existed.
So okay, here, if I was in charge of the team, I would go to Calvin and say, like, look, if you want to go somewhere else, we get it. How can we help you get somewhere else? Because as a bargaining chip, like, okay, if say they came to some agreement they were going to trade him, they could get something for him, maybe a package, and I'm like, as long as he's not really out of it because of the injury talk. Yeah. Because, okay, the people that make the argument, he's made his money, he's tired of getting hurt, he has other goals. Yeah. If that's what he wants to do, go do your thing. If he still wants to play, I feel like Detroit should try and get something for him, which in the long run would help them.
From a business perspective, yes. But from the way I've seen Detroit work in the past is that their egos are too intertwined in everything they do. They don't want to be the team that Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer walked away from and didn't want to be there.
Because also, like, where can you send him? Like, people keep talking about the Patriots. No. Where I could see him wanting to play, because you got to think, where's he going to be for the next?
I would want to go to Green Bay. That's just me.
Exactly. That's just and like you can't do that if you're the Lions.
No.
So, like, if it's not Rodgers, I mean,
who would you fit in with?
Carolina? Nah. Arizona? Nah. Indiana? No.
But
maybe. Okay. Realistically, if Indy can get their stuff together. And, like, if they're not... Because I think they may have some salary cap issues. Which is why they kept getting old people. So, I mean, where could he go? San Diego? Maybe Pittsburgh?
You know what?
But Pittsburgh is already doing fine.
San Diego is one of those teams you don't want to go to.
But Pittsburgh's doing fine.
Pittsburgh's doing fine.
So it's like, if you added Calvin Johnson...
Basically, you're saying, where can he go to be the guy with a quarterback that's...
Well, not even be the guy. Just like, where could he have a shot at the playoffs?
Okay. Where could he have a shot?
Baltimore?
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about that this year.
Well, I mean, Steve Smith's gonna come back.
Yeah, Steve Smith's gonna come back. And
so Calvin Johnson and Baltimore is always like good with the draft. Yeah. So they probably wouldn't want to give up the draft. Yeah. But okay, so they're like, we'll give you like a 3rd round pick.
They're gonna be stingy as hell with that.
Okay, like I think if you get him to say like, okay, he's got 4 good years, 3.5 good years, you could get a second, 2 seconds, maybe a second and a conditional pick.
Yeah, you could get that, but they're not going to want that though. That's not what they want. They're so stingy in the way
you get the cap relief.
They were going to get fake retire or force him into retirement to get anything for him. They don't want to see him succeed. Is what it is.
You know what's weird? They don't want to see him succeed. Okay, what did the Packers do with Favre?
Basically, they kind of
forced him to
pushed
retire.
him out the fucking door.
But they traded him to the Jets.
Yeah, they should have been done with Favre though, and they knew it.
But what did they get back for him?
Case of beers? I don't fucking know. It was a good trade. It was a good trade, regardless.
They got some of that Brooklyn lager to go with their cheese.
A good trade, regardless. Though. Regardless what they got.
And then he came right back to the NFC North. Like, yeah, just for that ass, bitch. See, that's what's gonna happen. Okay. But you know what? Do it. Give him the Rodgers. Give him the Rodgers.
Give him the Rodgers. Give him the Rodgers then. I fully support that.
Because okay, as much as like he's embraced the city and the city loves him, maybe it feels the same as Andre Johnson. Like Houston loves him. No. In the same that like they were lacking in consequence. I heard something. I want to say it was Bomani Jones podcast. One of them ESPN podcasts I listen to. They were talking about that draft. First pick, Jamarcus Russell. Second pick, Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Like the Lions versus the Raiders won like 6 more games.
Yeah.
And Calvin got to play in 2 playoff losses.
Yeah.
Biggest bust, potentially Hall of Fame talent, maybe Hall of Fame receiver. Yeah. They keeping Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce on the waiting list.
You know what? That was fucking crazy.
But T.O.'s gonna get in.
You know what? Statistically wise, T.O. his shit was better than Torrey Holt's. And, you know, a little things were adjusted between him and Isaac Bruce. Like, I think Isaac Bruce had more receptions or something. Mm-hmm. He had a few more yards and, you know, a few more TDs and things like that. But based on T.O. just being a fucking complete jackass.
No, man!
I wouldn't want his bus next to mine.
Give him more space. Give him a corner.
With a thought bubble.
Because okay, speaking of receivers, like, but that's the thing though. He balled in San Francisco. He balled in Philly. He balled in Dallas.
And he whined though.
He got a TV show in Cincinnati.
He didn't deserve it. They were desperate. I think E or BET or VH1 were desperate for something.
And then what was his last team? The Jets. Did he go to the Jets for like a second?
Yeah. I was thinking New England, but that was Ocho Cinco.
Oh, and he didn't even play in the Super Bowl.
No, he didn't fucking play in the goddamn Super Bowl if they lost. Fucking crazy. But seriously though.
Calvin Ocho Cinco. Wait, Calvin.
No, Chad Ocho Cinco.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, exactly. He gave him that joke. Like fucking Meta World Peace and all the other bullshit.
He's still playing.
What?
He's still playing.
Where?
I was listening.
Like Marbury?
He's still in the league.
And wait, the NBA league?
The associate. If I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look it up right now.
No.
I need to let's pause and look it up.
That's not possible. I really think for Calvin Johnson, he doesn't want to be in a position like Barry was. And I think that's what they're forcing him to, though. Realistically, he doesn't want to quit, but he doesn't want to play for them. Because...
But he's friends with Stafford.
It doesn't matter who you're friends with.
And
it don't matter. Like I said, fucking supposedly LeBron and D-Wade were friends, and look what happened to LeBron. He's like, fuck that shit, I'm gone.
But they still booty buddies. They hang out every time they get a chance.
That's
but LeBron left because he didn't want to like listen to Riles. He wanted to be the boss.
Yeah, of course. You saw what happened. You saw what happened. He got Scotch fired. Nobody is the boss. But Calvin Johnson needs to be in a position where he's appreciated. And you made the reference to Andre Johnson, but I don't think it's the same thing. The league forgot about Calvin Johnson. The Texans forgot about Andre Johnson. J.J. Watt came along, and they were so far up that dude's ass that they just completely forgot he existed. It was J.J. Hell, they forgot that Arian Foster existed because of J.J. Watt.
The Texans...
So there's a difference.
No. Okay. What I want to say... Okay. I think I compare them because similarly, they were standouts, named Johnson, on teams that...
We're mediocre at best.
Mediocre at best, yeah. I mean, Texans got 2 playoff wins at home against the Bengals.
I don't count anything they do. As long as their team is played by steroids, I don't count anything they do.
Hey,
steroids is like
football. Okay,
it's like the assistant coach.
So, as far as if we spin this to the Texans, like other than that, they were high caliber receivers whose teams were mediocre at best.
Yeah.
But I don't really think of Andre Johnson as the Texans' identity. Because, I mean, he's probably the greatest player in franchise history.
Is.
But then the team's identity became running in defense behind Foster. And also, Johnson started to get injured. I'm trying to think.
That's what I'm saying. That Andre Johnson was forgotten by the Texans. It was forgotten. Everything he had done, everything he could possibly still do, he was forgotten because, guess what?
But no, he had to accept that, like, he had lost a step. And, like,
everybody loses a step, hell.
Right.
Aaron Foster lost the ball plenty of times, but they didn't forget about him.
Despite having 4 quarterbacks this year, they didn't miss Andre Johnson.
Well, like I said,
I mean, his one game he kind of balled out. The Colts beat the Texans. But then for us to turn around and win in Indy, that was just so unsatisfying to me.
Yeah.
The first ever win in Indy, and we had our first loss to the Dolphins.
Yeah, Andre Johnson is different now. Basically, you think Calvin Johnson wants to retire?
I think if he wanted a trade, he could ask for it, and it would be understandable. I think if he does retire, that it's just him deciding he wants to do something else with his life, which is cool because all they talk about now is concussions and injuries and the league not getting sued.
I get that though.
And there's more money coming into the league because of all the people betting and playing fantasy, and so the teams are making more. The cap goes up. Players can make more. They get in, they get out, and that's like
some people get in.
Patrick Willis retiring, all those 49ers players.
Maybe they were just sick of being in San Francisco. Just like he's sick of being in Detroit.
But San Francisco was winning up until they kicked Harbaugh out.
Yeah, and look what happened. Even Colin Kaepernick, sorry ass, just kind of crumbled. Somebody knew something was going down in San Francisco. Something was happening, and they weren't. I ain't gonna be part of the shit.
I don't know.
Nobody wants to retire. Nobody wants to go home and spend time with their family. That's just it. Nobody wants to spend time with their wife, their kids. Nobody wants to.
Maybe, but then
they want to play football and fuck hoes on the road and make plenty money.
Yeah, but still, but there's so many people that are spinning stuff into post football careers.
Yes,
that are becoming known as personalities outside of that. Like Ryan Clark is pimping on ESPN. Who else? There's lots of them. There's lots of players who are having Tim Tebow. He didn't even have a career.
Exactly. People who know they ain't going to the Hall of Fame want to retire. But people who know they're going don't want to leave. But they're obsessed with it. It's in them to keep playing.
But I think the argument can be made that he's a Hall of Fame talent, but doesn't necessarily maybe it's not as important to him.
Okay, think about you're saying talent as in he doesn't belong, but think about
no. I was
about to say think about who played alongside him besides Andre Johnson. Nobody. So guess what? He's going.
Yeah, eventually. After
because he's going. Nobody else played. So everybody else was tight ends and shit. So guess what? He's getting in. But to sit here, I don't believe that he wants to retire. Can we agree on that Barry didn't want to retire? And he was forced out? Because they didn't want to let him go.
Okay, it was different. I feel like Barry was a different time because he was just like, I'm tired of doing this. It ain't fun no more. I'm gone. Yeah, I can do it some more, but I keep getting it's just it's not worth my time.
No, hell no. Less than 1,500 yards away from the record. There's no way he would have walked away from that. Unless they let him leave.
But no, I think that was just a perspective thing, respect.
Maybe he didn't want the 2,000 yards, or maybe it wasn't that important. But that rushing title, career rushing title, is important to everybody.
But then, okay, would you rather he be he left some meat on that bone, or Emmitt Smith, Favre, please get out of here?
No. Barry needed one season. He could have done it, and Emmitt would have never caught him, is what I'm saying. Check the stats. Less than 1,500 yards from him. Barry could have done it and just walked away, and nobody would have ever caught him. Why let Emmitt, who doesn't deserve to have it? All right?
He was like, man, if I was in Dallas.
If he was in Dallas, there would be no record to catch. It would look like the passing record. That's how bad it would be. That's how many yards he would have rushed.
Barry in Dallas.
It would have been so fucking crazy.
But I think it just fuels conversations. Because, okay, people could say, okay. My favorite receiver of this current generation-ish is either Steve Smith or Larry Fitzgerald. And you just think, if either of those guys had consistent quarterback play at above average level.
Yeah, above average level.
Just imagine
what they would have had. Yeah.
Right. So Calvin had good career. He let him because he almost seems so quiet and soft spoken. He's like, no, I've had enough of this. Thank you. That's how I feel. Okay. That's how I feel. He's like, oh no, I'm good. And maybe he just wants to do other stuff.
I don't know. Now Larry's saying, you know what? Hey, I'm done. I went to Phoenix. I've done what I've done.
I'm like 19 years. I feel like.
I'm just saying though, because if
I'm not mistaken, Larry Fitzgerald fell off 3 years ago, and then he came back.
See, lack of quarterback.
Because
not him.
Like coming up while I was rooting for Andre Johnson as a Texans fan, I was like, I kind of wish we had Larry
Fitzgerald.
Because like
everybody was
clutch moment. He'd go up and pluck it out the air and then step on somebody.
See, but that's not that wasn't his fault. Though.
And so when I saw that, I was like, Larry could be the guy to maybe catch Jerry. Yeah, or take a couple.
Okay, I'll put it like this: he should have been. The problem with it is that I talk bad about Schaub, which he deserved it. But at least Andre had shot.
A little window.
What did Larry have besides Kurt Warner and Carson Palmer? Can you name them?
Slim.
Can you name them?
Slim.
Exactly.
When he came into the league, who was their quarterback?
Shit, I don't know.
Cardinals.
Some guy. Maybe. Jake Plummer, maybe?
No, because he was already in Denver.
Some third stringer, some guy.
Like I think Matt Leinart. Matt Leinart had what, like 2 years, and then he got taken over by Kurt
People
Warner.
think USC, they don't even think Matt Leinart. So fuck, it's Lindell White, Reggie Bush,
that dude who got
Mark Sanchez,
gave his trophy
Carson
back.
Palmer. Yeah. They don't even think. Oh god. Yeah, but no, I really.
Calvin, I wish you the best in retirement. If you decide to not retire, I think that's cool too. We could trade you for maybe a couple second-round picks to the Ravens.
No. Yes. But I'm saying no.
Not the Packers. I mean,
that's what he wants.
That's what he wants.
Yeah,
he wants to go to
exactly.
It's cold up there too.
And but then
that's why
he already has a big enough jacket.
That's why he's leaving. Because he wants to play for the Packers, but he knows he can't do that.
Because they won't let him.
No, because they won't let him.
Because they'll hate him for it.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Now, see, you can be like, well, hey, I would like a trade to another team. Da da da. Like, yeah, okay. What are you thinking? Jacksonville, Oakland, or Las Vegas, right?
Okay.
Right? But then it's like, Green Bay.
Grass is greener on the other side, right? and see, yeah.
You can't go. That's the one place you can't go.
You can't go. But Calvin, I got a message for you though. I'm Team Megatron all the way, man. And I'm telling you, don't let yourself be Barry Sanders because you couldn't go.
I mean, he could go to Atlanta. He played for Georgia
If
Tech.
your heart says cheese, go to cheese. All right? You will be
Cam don't
with
need
the
you.
greatest.
He getting it done with Ted again.
Fine. You will be with the greatest quarterback in the league right now. That is perfect for you, Calvin. Just to catch balls. That's what you do best, right? He will get them directly to you wherever you want them.
Wait a minute, wasn't McCarthy talking about like the GM or the whole Packers don't make a big enough splash in free agency and stuff like that?
Yeah,
just do that.
So Calvin, you know, fuck them fake fans. All right. If you feel that you don't want to be there anymore, just say, you know what, fans.
I can't imagine him in the
I don't want to. No. See, and that's the problem.
I can't imagine him in the Cubs.
Don't worry about being hated. Do what's best for you. Fuck that. If you want a title, go get you a title. All right.
Pittsburgh's like set. Like it would be like, ooh, get some more icing on top of this.
Don't go there though. Don't go there.
The Ravens. Nah, like he wants to go. Rodgers.
Play with the greatest. Why have green eggs and ham when you?
Yeah, because then was gonna be the excuse when they lose to Seattle in the playoffs. Go Hawks.